Mick Jagger has a great line. He says when you perform music, it's like you stick a pin in your heart and spill it all over the stage. It doesn't get more real than that. But fact is, performance happens all the time. There's opportunities every day to be anxious. HeathMD here, psychoanalyst for Freudalicious Mind. Get to know your unconscious and find yourself. I found a really interesting book on managing stage fright by a lady named Julie Jaffee Nagel. Julie is a musician herself, Juilliard trained, and a psychoanalyst. She has some really interesting perspectives on music and performance and how these are woven into us. So what do you do if that you are gets nervous about performing? See, we're like a computer processor, a really smart one. You have the input in, the performance situation, and the output out, your performance. But there's a lot of stuff that happens right there in the middle, in your head and heart. So that creates this magical thing within us, so that the music becomes part of us. It's where we love the music, we love connecting with the audience. Julie's book is an exploration of this part, what happens with our mind and our body when we perform. It includes our history and our unconscious fantasies, from our first music teacher to that really great gig you had last month. But this programming is complicated. Sometimes it includes experiences that make us doubt ourselves way too much. What if you've been taught that perfection is the only goal, or that anxiety is weird? Anxiety is not weird, it's normal, and there's ways to deal with it. For instance, if you have anxiety during performances, don't just ignore it. Find a way to really deal with it. Sweaty palms, for instance, are just a physical sign of the extraordinary experience of performing. Julie suggests practicing in your imagination the performance, including all those things that might stress you out, but doing something different with the fears or the shakiness. Some anxiety is a helpful thing. It keeps us awake and alert. Just like the runner who keeps his pulse in an optimum range, it's best to be able to modulate your level of anxiety. This book is chock full of information on multiple levels. How do you understand what your mind is trying to do? How do you practice chilling out? Music performance is about sharing your music and yourself. They're one and the same. But it's about sharing and not proving something, and certainly not about perfection. Try to imagine a robot performing Pachelbel's Canon or Motley Crue's Red Hot. It's cool the first time, but it's always the same. There's no soul. But do check out Julie's book, Managing Stage Fright. There's a link in the description below. We're out of time for today. Help me keep these videos advertisement free. Click on the link and contribute to my crowdfunding campaign. Every little bit helps. And if you like these videos, please subscribe and share. I'm here, Freudalicious Mind, Thursdays, 7 Central, here on YouTube. See you next time as we continue to explore our mind.